This is a public service announcement from Kicking the Seat, and I am Ian Simmons, the last guy no one asks when it comes to, well, movies or pretty much anything. But I'm here to tell you, to implore you, to direct you, if you are open to being directed, to not go see James Gunn's Superman this weekend, or at all, really. I was in the audience last night at a critic screening in Chicago, and I was asked afterwards by a publicist for a statement, and I said this. I will not see another DC film until James Gunn steps down from DC/Warner Brothers. It is that bad. It is that dire. It is that silly. It is that much of a stain on the legacy, the great cinematic legacy of this character. Now, when I say great cinematic legacy, I realize that over here, you've got Zack Snyder's Man of Steel and everything he did with that up through the Justice League. And over here, you've got James Gunn, the new kid on the block in terms of this franchise. One is grim and gritty and dark and kind of ugly and just trash. And this is bright cotton candy. Hey, let's just go all out and rip off everything that we've ever done. Trash. Right in the middle is the sweet spot of Richard Donner's 1978 film starring Christopher Reeve, which is in no danger of being overshadowed by David Corn Sweat or James Gunn or anything involved with this picture. Now, I'm going to get into a full spoiler review of this next Wednesday, July 16th at 8 p.m. Central with Earth's Mightiest Critics. So if you want to join me there, you can click the link down below and set the notification and all that good stuff. But I do not want this to just be I'm grumpy because Superman sucked, which, believe me, it did. I want to offer an alternative. Now, there's another Warner Brothers film that is still out in theaters right now. It's called F1, starring Brad Pitt and directed by Joseph Kosinski, who gave us Top Gun Maverick and Oblivion, a top-notch director, and a top-notch film that has everything that was missing from James Gunn's Superman. It's got heart. It's got truly pulse-pounding, thrilling action. Yes, I understand it's an F1 movie, and all it is cars driving around in circles. But if you can get past that inaccurate and very dismissive and frankly offensive, but not as offensive as Superman by James Gunn, sentiment, then you'll be open to a movie that's full of surprisingly well-drawn characters that are wonderfully acted by top-notch talent. Yeah. Brad Pitt, Javier Bardem, Carrie Condon, Damson Idris, who is a discovery. You will be thanking me if you haven't seen F1 just for coming out of the theater and saying, "My God, who is that kid? I want to see more." Yeah, James Gunn's Superman misses every possible mark. By minute 1, you'll have 3 questions. By minute 121, you'll have enough to fill a volume this thick of plot inconsistencies, character problems, motivational problems. Just the introduction of a cameo character at the very end, who, from what I understand, will become very important to this franchise moving forward. The introduction of this character raises, I think, 5 questions in the 30 seconds they are on screen that call into question everything we've watched leading up to this point, and not in a cool usual suspects kind of way, but in a did anybody think about this story kind of way? Honestly, what's going on here kind of way. So yeah, that's my rant. I will say that I'm sticking to my vow of not watching anything DC film related until James Gunn is out of there, because I don't want to see his Batman. I don't want to see Green Lantern. I sure as hell don't want to see what he's going to do with Supergirl. Yeah, I'm sticking to it. Now, if you're like, oh, he's going to be back watching these things and reviewing them and talking about them, no, because a couple of years ago, I believe it was Multiverse of Madness or one of those Marvel films. That was my last straw, and I took a year off from watching all comic book movies and TV shows and all that. And folks can tell you there was a notable absence of that content on this channel during that gap. And honestly, when I came back from my little sabbatical, I didn't go to catch up and do and see what I'd quote unquote missed. So yeah, this could be a 5-year hiatus. Based on how this movie does, it could be a year, because I have zero confidence that half the projects that are on the slate for DC WB are going to see fruition. At least I can only hope. But anyway, that's all for now. If you liked this little rant, if you didn't like the rant, either way, comment down below. Have you seen Superman? Are you going to see Superman? Did I in any way convince you to save money and very precious time and even more precious brain cells and emotional disappointment, distress, even. Comment down below. Let me know what you think. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and all that business. Ring the bell for notifications. And until next time, whenever that is, whatever that is, thank you very much and take care.